Hey everybody, this is TJ Watkins, author of The Shift, Moving from Victim to Exploratory Self. Welcome to day 3. We are really cooking on the self-discovery process program. This is so amazing. So far I have been really excited about the comments I've got, and it's inspiring to see that some of the work that you do are actually affecting people's lives, and people are hearing you in the way you intend to. It doesn't always happen, and it's okay if it doesn't. This is just part of the process. A big part of the process is to just have the courage to say what you need to say, even if it's controversial. Freedom of speech thing, US. Anyway, today I want to discuss something really cool, and that is, if you are in a personal relationship right now, then this is going to be your primary skill that you will have to learn, and that is to listen. But just not to listen and to not try to fix it. Not to listen and like, okay, what can I do? I've done this for many years with my wife, even with friends. It's like, oh, let's do this. I'm going to sort that situation out for you. This is what it requires. And honestly, that's reactive. There's no forethought in that. And on another level, it's kind of not loving. Because the whole process of listening is very intimate. And if you create a listening relationship, this is what happens. You create a level of intimacy, a level of trust that you don't really get if you're just solving problems. You are not just a mechanical hand that goes solves problems. You are actually an emotional support, a spiritual base for someone. You're holding the space for them in the highest energetic way. So the key to today's simple message is, can you listen without trying to fix whatever you're hearing? And when you're done listening, you can ask, is there anything that you would like me to do? Now, when I learned this like 20 years ago, from one of the author, John Gray. He wrote Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Great book, a real relationship benchmark kind of book. And that was the number one skill. But it's a hard skill to keep practicing. It's a hard skill to listen in an intimate way, to build trust. To have someone else, the listener, feel listened to. The person, if you're listening to your wife, your close partner, and they feel listened to, you've solved the problem. Because you've stepped by their side on an energetic level, and you said, I'm with you. Now they will sort out and fix and come up with a game plan to fix it. But most of the time, I've been doing this. I've had more than north of 20,000 hours of coaching hours with clients. And I can tell you that most of the time, all I have to do is be present and listen. And the client finds their own way through things. If they need a little bit of clarification, I step in. But most of the time, they figure it out. And that is the journey. My role is only to support you, clarify a few things. I don't go out there and fix it. I don't make the calls. I don't do that. And that's the beauty of what we're doing here. That's the beauty of creating a listen-based relationship. So, to take this forward, I'm going to challenge you. Can you step into your relationship and just listen from start to finish? But truly listen. Don't play on the computer. Sometimes I still do this. I must confess, this is a hard skill to keep practicing. It's easier with clients. It's harder when you come home and you're kicking your shoes off. And that's actually the time when you really need to step into it. So for today, I'm going to say and suggest to you that go listen and don't try to fix a thing. Until tomorrow. Cheers.